Hey everybody, we're back. I'm here with Maya and Effie and we're gonna do stick and pokes today. So this will be a video about stick and poke best practices because you shouldn't try this at home, but if you're gonna do this at home, do it right. And so we'll show you how. Maya will be our delightful model with her own art that she made, so cool. And then Effie is the super talented practitioner of stick and pokes. So yeah, we're gonna go through best practices, follow them on social media. I will have those links down below. Effie has a really cool Instagram of all the pokes that she has done so far. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. The sheets look really good. Just like an aside, they look really good in this camera.
Okay, let's see.
So here's our art that we'll be doing. We had some different sizes in case, just depending on preference. But yeah, this is Maya's super cool art. I'm gonna link her Instagram. So we've got ink. What is this? Spray?
This is a combination of rubbing alcohol and water. It's a funny color because there's a little bit of rose water in it for nice smells. But yeah, for sterilization. This ink is 20 bucks on Amazon and will last you forever. Wow. This is why you should never use India ink.
Oh, okay.
It's not good for your skin. And again, only 20 bucks on Amazon, so it's worth the investment.
You excited?
Yes, and I'm also very comfortable.
Perfect.
Good rule of thumb, have your victim somewhere where they're going to be comfortable.
Right, you'll be in the spot for a while. So you shave the area that gets poked.
Correct.
Ideally.
Some places aren't that hairy and it's not a big deal, but in this case, Maya has graciously shaved her ankle for us.
Nice.
So I'm putting on the stencil right now. We're gonna sterilize this area. Again, just rubbing alcohol works. One of the most important things when you're doing this at home is to not have any contact with the other person's skin or blood with your bare hands. So it feels silly, but get some gloves. If you have a friend that works in food service, they have so many gloves, they can steal you some probably.
Nice.
Not endorsing stealing, but like if money is the deciding factor, there are choices. So I usually use green soap, like a diluted green soap to put the stencil on.
Green soap?
And I sillily thought that this would work too.
What's green soap?
Let's try with water instead of rubbing alcohol, if that's okay. Green soap is an antibacterial soap that real tattoo artists use to sterilize the things they use to tattoo with. Again, also available on Amazon. If you don't have green soap, you can use something unscented. I like Dr. Bronner's watered down. But
it's really good for everything.
Seriously, good for everything.
So we are replacing the stencil.
Yes, different methodology this time.
You want to have it clear and in the right spot.
Yeah, that worked way better. Well, I just messed up that side, but the detailed part is what's important.
Always be sure to eat enough before you get a tattoo. You do not want to be empty stomached, dehydrated, drunk. Don't do that.
Don't tattoo a friend who's drunk. Don't tattoo while drunk. Other people have one drink for courage, and that's it. And only if you really, really need it. Okay, check that out. She's got some lines missing, but much better than our first try.
Yay!
So cute. So now is the... What is that?
This is Vaseline. So, Vaseline helps you make straighter lines because it lets the needle like run over the ink better, run over the skin better. You don't necessarily need it, but especially for the first like go over is helpful. And again, I have a big thing of Vaseline and then I take little bits out with these disposable things so that we're not like cross-contaminating people's germs.
That makes sense.
Okay, here's reason number 2 that Amazon is great and you should never use sewing needles. These are like $10 for a box of 50 needles.
Yo.
And they come pre-packaged and sealed, and you can use them for one person and throw them out. Don't use needles on different people. Don't try to sterilize sewing needles. It's silly.
And you use 2 different sizes of needles, right?
I prefer the size 3s and 5s. So the difference is that at the tip of this needle, there's actually 3 tiny, tiny little needles.
What?
And so when you're tattooing, the ink goes into the person's skin at 3 different points, or 5 different points, or 7 different points, depending on how thick the needle is. So for this guy, we're going to start with a thin needle for the details, and then maybe use the size 5 bigger one for the outside of her face. But we're going to start with the size 3.
Yes.
You good?
I think so.
Okay, Maya's ready. We're going to start with stick and pokes. Getting the like proper depth into the person's skin is important. You don't want to go too far, but if you don't go far enough, it'll end up splotchy. A good way to practice stick and poking is on fruit. So definitely give it a go on fruit before you try it on people's skin. Grapefruits are the closest thing to like the toughness of a person's skin, but bananas also work, or oranges, or clementines.
Good tips.
Yeah, practice on fruit first, please. Or at least yourself, not another human.
So this is the first go around. Nice. Clear it to get a better view of the situation. Ooh,
So
that's so
now
good.
that we've gone over it once, we'll go back to the places where it's a little splotchy and keep going.
Thank you so much.
Looks so good.
Awesome.
How do y'all feel?
It's a fun one.
Yay.
Aftercare.
Very important.
So we're gonna throw away that needle and never use it again. What I'm gonna do
Major key.
right now is put some witch hazel on Maya that reduces the swelling and inflammation. So they usually do that when you get a real tattoo as well. Also cheap on Amazon or at the drugstore. Worthwhile investment. And then for the next 2 to 3 days, Maya's gonna keep her tattoo really clean and dry. If it's itchy at all, you can put unscented lotion on it, a really thin layer of Vaseline or Aquaphor, the usual things you might use, but like a really thin layer. You want your tattoo to be able to breathe. And then put sunscreen on in the sun. That's about it. Stick and pokes are nice because they don't go as deep into your skin, so they heal much faster. Anything that you use that touched the person you're tattooing's bodily fluids, so my like ink cup here that's gonna get thrown out, or the thing I used to put Vaseline on her, anything that touched their bare skin and potentially their bodily fluids needs to go in the trash and not be used ever.